Within just like a sort of week, you sort of realise, hang on a minute, this is real. I have physical equipment around me. I have the script we've worked on in my hands, and we're doing this for real. I think that sort of feeling is just something I'm going to remember for a while.
Initially, I was contacted by Christian Skelton at the Pavilion Trust. They had an idea that they'd like to do a project that explored the history of the pavilion, but involved young people and gave young people an opportunity to explore that history through a creative process.
And the film project is something that I just thought would be fantastic for trying to tell the story of the building and kind of really show where we're going with it to the community.
It was clear that we were all pretty much on the same page. This was a project that needed to be led by the students.
Interview with Keith Batchelor, take 1.
Action. Dan did an assembly, and I remember sitting there and I was like, oh, this could be very interesting, you know? And I was like, you know what, I'll give it a go, right?
And here we are, yeah, we're actually now filming. It's been a crazy ride.
In the project, I've been script supervisor, interviewer, head of pre-production.
I was so happy I got director.
I've been responsible for the A cameras.
I've been responsible for making sure everybody knows what they're doing and making the visions come to life.
I've written parts of the script with other Charlie.
I have made the storyboards.
Had to go meet with Christian. You know, he was on the repair shop, he's famous.
We've just been filming the interviews and then also some of the B-roll.
You don't realise like how cramped everything is. Like I've had a light brush against my head whilst I'm interviewing someone. It's insane.
Every student, all 20 of them, have had a key say in the look and feel of this project.
Actually, everybody with their own job, everybody knowing exactly what they're doing, everybody in harmony. I found that being interviewed and filmed by the students has been really exciting.
The most challenging part of the project for me was making sure we can incorporate everything into a script. Because it's really difficult if you want someone to say something and you sort of have to figure out how to make them say it organically.
In a project like this, I think it's always about widening horizons, encouraging students to think about things like filmmaking as a potential career.
Selsey we're down this 8 mile road off of kind of Chichester, and that 8 miles seems to be an absolute eternity away from kind of so many opportunities.
You know, part of it is about trying to get people to believe that there's more to life than, you know, working in a cafe or being, you know, working as a builder. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's about promoting high value skills, and, you know, nothing better really than creative industry.
Aside to that though as well, I think it's about transferable skills.
Communication, problem solving, teamwork, all those sorts of things that an employer is looking for.
Working with Dan and Millstream has been a lovely opportunity.
I've been able to learn so many new things.
They're still giving me lots of challenges, don't get me wrong, but they're like helping me just enough, like they're so lovely.
Millstream have been brilliant at just taking the project on and managing everything about it, working with the school, liaising with the teachers, the students, preparing schedules.
Right, now do something.
When you think that the pavilion closed 50 years ago, and so therefore there is a whole number of generations that have grown up not knowing what that building was for.
I'm very grateful to the Selsey Pavilion Trust.
I think it's nice that we have this opportunity to create something and be proud of it.
And I will be able to sit down and watch a film, a play, or any performances that go on, and be able to sit there and know that so much hard work has gone into making this, and to fully appreciate it.
To get the youngsters involved is vitally important because they're the future of the pavilion.
I've enjoyed just the whole experience of it, be able to have this opportunity that I might not have been able to have at any other time.
And I really hope that for some students that actually they take this post-16 and get into kind of careers and aspirations they want to do.
They've taken on everything that's been asked of them and they've really run with it, and I can honestly say I'm incredibly proud of all of them, and I hope they've had an experience that they'll remember forever.
That's a wrap. Thank you.